back counting double-digit thousands stacks.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 18 Mutt Squads, episode number 3. If you guys have not seen the previous 2, be sure to go check those out. We're rocking with the same people, Nemo, Easy, and myself. I am on defense this time, or I am the defensive coordinator. Easy is the offensive coordinator. I say coordinator, not captain. I don't know why. Just every time I talk about it, I always say coordinator. So, I am the defensive coordinator, like I said. Easy's the offensive coordinator, and Nemo is the head coach. So, I believe this is the first video where I'm not quarterback, and it's a nice change of pace. It's actually one of the first games where I wasn't the offensive captain, and it was actually kind of nice. I like running around as a receiver, especially when you got guys like John Ross out there. Easy did have Russell Wilson. I think he wanted to test him. This is one of the first games that he had him, so he wanted to use Russell Wilson. Plus, I kind of want to see how Russell Wilson played as well. He did have Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson, the Doritos version. Honestly, that card didn't look that good to me. He had like, I don't know, 70-something catching traffic, and he had like 81 speed. The only thing that was kind of cool about him is that it was Calvin Johnson, but right there, it bounces off his head. So maybe I was right not to get that Calvin Johnson. No, it's probably still a good idea to get that Calvin, but I didn't get him, unfortunately. But, I'm not really worried about it. Like I said, his card wasn't really that great anyway, at least looking by stats. I don't know. Let me know, guys, if that Calvin Johnson's played really well for you or anything like that. But right here, that was a Stevie Reed. That was terrible. Easy. I love you, man, but goddamn, that was bad. I mean, I don't know if he was like, or if Nemo called for the ball. I don't know if he was throwing to me either, but it definitely did not work out well either way, so that's not good. So we ended up going down 7-0 after a pretty good offensive drive where after a pretty good defensive drive, made them punt, and then, we started to move the ball on offense, but then we end up throwing a pick, so that really sucks. Screenplay does not work right there. I've been hit a couple times with John Ross for a couple of big gainers, but we ran similar plays throughout the game. I mean, I think Easy had a couple plays that he really liked that he kept running, and we really didn't do much on offense throughout the game. Like, I wasn't really able to get open that much. I think I got open a couple times for just sheer speed from John Ross. Obviously, John Ross in the open field, he's going to get open. Right here, we do have to punt them the ball back. They end up getting really nothing on that drive. It was a 3-and-out. 3rd and 4 turns into 4th and 6. They do punt the ball, and I am returning it with John Ross. We aren't able to get anything going, unfortunately. But, we'll still take that out to the 44-yard line. So now, with a minute left in the first half, I'm thinking, obviously, I think we were all thinking, just try to get down the field, at least get a field goal, and possibly with 3 timeouts, get ourselves a touchdown. But 40 seconds left, 1st and 10. Get sacked. That's not good. There was pressure throughout this entire game, man. I mean, for real, Easy did not have really a chance back there, man. There was so much pressure. They were like, I mean, right here, he brought Reggie White off the D-line for whatever reason, but Easy had a nice running lane with Russell Wilson. Does take off with 8 seconds left. But like I was saying right there, just pressure getting to him again. There was so much pressure in this game, man. It was honestly ridiculous. But we do end up taking the field goal right before half with 1 second left. Obviously not going to show you guys the 1 second because all they did, I think they may have took a knee, to be honest. But 1st and 10 right here coming out in the second half. Nemo does get open with Calvin Johnson. Russell Wilson with the dot to him. And that is going to be a touchdown. 79 yards, Easy to Nemo for the end zone, for the touchdown, for the lead, actually, 10-7. So now we got to lock up on defense, and that's easier said than done. With our defense not really being fantastic, our defense, well, I was the defensive coordinator in this game, so my play calling is kind of weak on defense. I don't really change much. I do a couple of things, but right here I kind of fuck up. I ran cover 2. Definitely should not have. I think I ran Tampa 2. I did run Tampa 2, and that was not good. And he ends up dotting us down the sideline for a touchdown. And right here, Easy, for whatever reason, takes the kickoff, taunts in the end zone, and goes out the back of the end zone. And I don't know, man. That was definitely questionable. But 1st and 10 right here. I don't know how I made that catch. I really don't. I just ran like all the way over to the ball. He didn't say who he was throwing that to, so I just ran to that little circle in the middle of the field. And sure enough, I ended up making the catch. So now, down by 4. We're on the plus side of the field at the 32. The most untimely time for a fumble happens. I mean, he fumbled, and that was just terrible. I really fucked up that sentence. But bottom line, Russell Wilson fumbled, and now they're getting runs like this. And down 14-10, now they're in our territory at the 39, 2nd and 9. Dak Prescott taken off, and Dak Prescott fumbling. Let's go, man. We get the fumble on 2nd and 9. Dak Prescott had a huge running lane, but we do force the fumble. But again, the pressure is coming towards Easy very, very easily. I mean, for real, it was like it seemed like our O-line was butter, and they were butter knives. I mean, it was ridiculous, man. Not sure how good or bad Easy's O-line is. I thought I remember him saying it was pretty good, but they were just getting hella block sheds with some of their players. I mean, mainly Reggie White. Reggie White was causing havoc. Right here, 4th and 1, we do convert. Nice throw by Easy. It looks like that's Travis Benjamin. I'm not sure, though. That might be Travis Benjamin, might be somebody else. Doesn't really matter. We do convert, but then again, pressure once again. 2nd and 20, though. Jesus Christ. Another sack. 3rd and 28. What do we do at this point? Trying to go down the field, but there's too much pressure. Cannot let the play develop. There was nothing open anyway. I was trying to, maybe run back to the left sideline. Nothing doing once again. 4th and 28. Don't know why we went for it. We probably should have just punted the ball and then, call timeouts and shit, because we were stopping them. And right here, sure enough, we get the fumble. So maybe I was wrong, but the first play, they fumble and they get it right back. So all that hype for nothing. So that was unfortunate. We don't get the ball back. And with one timeout, 3rd and 19, we need to make a stop, and we don't. So we don't get a fumble. We cause a fumble on 1st and 10. We don't get it back. 3rd and 19, they convert, and that is going to do it as we end up losing 14-10, or what I thought was going to be 14-10. But I think because Easy ended up taunting in the back of the end zone, they didn't like that too much. And they kicked the field goal with 1 second left. We had no timeouts. We couldn't do anything. We sat by helplessly when they just scored points on it. That was just sad, man. We couldn't do anything. We were just sitting there. We're like, what the fuck, dude? We were getting pissed. And it's like they end up taking the field goal. And I didn't even think about it at first, but I think it's because Easy was taunting in the end zone. So unfortunately, we end up losing. Taunting too early. Easy. Learn your goddamn lesson, bro. Don't be doing that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to look out for the next one. And as always, Dangerous Army, I'm out.